I'm Zack Sabre Jr. and I'm from the not-so-sunny Isle of Sheppey in Kent. It sounds like a holiday destination, but it's 100% not. Well, it is for some, but no one with a right mind.
What's your finishing move?
Armbar.
The armbar?
Endless armbars to boredom, to the point where it's not even, I guess, unique that I can do an armbar from anywhere. It's just probably boring now. It's an armbar.
You're selling yourself first.
Yeah.
When did you start training to become a wrestler then?
I started training in 2002 when I was 14, which is a long time ago now, with NWA Hamlock. That was John Ryan and Andre Baker that really kind of took me under their wing. There was a whole bunch of guys at Hamlock who I picked stuff up from. It was a great place to learn.
Why did you become a wrestler?
I think I get asked this all the time in interviews. I think it'd be like asking a footballer why he wanted to be a footballer, a musician why he wants to play in a band. If you're kind of into something, then I guess almost everyone wants to be involved with it in some way, don't they?
So who is your favourite wrestler of all time? Do you have a particular inspiration?
Oh, I could talk for hours about kind of my influences and my favourite wrestlers. I can't really name like an individual. There's more eras, you know, the kind of 70s, 80s World of Sport, Johnny Saint, Steve Gray, Johnny Kidd, Mark Rocco, those kind of guys. 90s Japanese junior heavyweights, like Liger, Kanemoto, Otani. It's more like styles and eras of everything. I mean, I was a kid of the Attitude Era too, so I like the gimmick guys as much, like the Rock and Stone Cold just as much as the more serious kind of Jericho, Benoit, Guerrero, Malenko type guys. So it's absolutely everything.
Yeah, so kind of real, like, eclectic almost.
Yeah, just wrestling in general. I mean, I've never really watched too much lucha. I guess as far as kind of Western and Japanese wrestling go.
Do you have any like favourite matches? This could be your own, or this could be anyone else.
Again, as far as like being a fan of matches, the Super J Cup '94 finals, first Brett and Stone Cold match, Johnny Saint versus Jim Breaks. I don't know. We could talk for hours about this.
Aside from yourself, who are the British wrestlers to watch out for in 2012?
I'll try and think about some guys that maybe won't get the recognition. Noam Dar's obviously doing really well, so I don't need to plug him, but his kind of counterpart, Andy Wilde, wrestler based up in Scotland, is very good, and hopefully he'll kind of break out on his own this year. Darrow Allen and James Dharma, or whatever he wrestles as now, Big J Dizzle or something, equally as horrific. But those two guys have been training really hard, and they've been around a little while now, but I think they're going to get some recognition they deserve. I'd say those two, Andy Wilde. I mean, there's lots of talented guys, and I think there's kind of, maybe this year, there'll kind of be a new influx of talents, I guess. As far as kind of IPW shows and those kind of main shows, it's been based around kind of the same core guys. So I think you'll see a lot of fresh faces. But my favourites are Darryl, JD, and Andy Wilde.
Okay, a bit of a controversial one here, but we have to ask it. Who, in your opinion, is the most overrated wrestler?
I don't know. It's all perception, and people are underrated or overrated. I think.
It's a very good political answer there, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't really concern myself with the negative things. It's not anything that I've never personally thought anyone's, I don't know. Fans like guys that you kind of might not think are so great, and then guys that aren't so great. I don't know.
Okay, and one final thing. What do you think the future is for British wrestling?
I don't know. Media and television is changing. I'm not sure. Everyone seems to think that television is the key. Personally, I think the only way to get better as a wrestler is with experience. For experience, you need lots of shows. I think everyone's primary concern should just be trying to run as many hall shows as possible, and be concerned with things above their level at a later date. I think just as a busy schedule so that people can improve and gain experience should be the focus. But who am I to say?
Well, thank you very much, Zack, and have a great match tonight.
Thank you very much.